Hi, I'm the reporter from the Daily Proclaimer. My boss called ahead to let you know I'd be coming, right? Great. Can I come in? Thank you. I appreciate you agreeing to this interview. I think we're going to get a good article out of it. If you don't mind me saying, you have an absolutely lovely home. Do you have this all to yourself? Wow. That's certainly a nice arrangement. You must feel very fortunate. I do too. Well, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the wrong questions. I don't want to waste too much of your time. I'm just really excited. We don't get a lot of nationally recognized competition winners in this town. Is it okay if we begin the interview right away? And do you mind if I record things? Perfect. Alright. Let me take a seat here. First question. How does it feel to be the winner of one of the biggest art competitions in the country? That's very modest of you. Can you tell me a little bit about your piece? What inspired you to paint it? You seem like you're very passionate about your art. How did you get into it in the first place? That's a fascinating story. Fantastic, actually. I'm sure our readers will be very inspired. What are your plans for the future? Are you hoping to make a career out of this? Ambitious. You know, I think our readers would love to know if you have any... Oh, wait a minute. I'm so sorry. Could you not answer that? I'd like to keep the interview go... Who was it? No, of course. Not my business. That's fine. I already know exactly who that was. It was a Daily Proclaimer, right? They called to tell you that the reporter they were going to send over has gone missing. I would have liked to continue the interview for a little bit longer. I probably shouldn't have left your phone working. Let's fix that right now. No point in trying. The phone won't work anymore. There won't be any more calls in or out. Oh, the reporter. Oh, don't worry about that. That was a boring kill. There's such a thing as being too good of a reporter. They stayed stone-faced and calm for the whole thing. It was so dull. I didn't really care about them. I just needed them out of the way so I can get into your house. Now, let's begin the real fun, shall we? Oh. That's it. Go ahead and run. But don't waste time trying to get out of the house. The doors won't open and the windows won't break. It's all thanks to a little arrangement I have. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Didn't I tell you? I'm getting closer every time you try a doorknob. Oh, I just love that terrified face you have. It's adorable. You're an artist, so you should understand this is my art. A masterwork only I ever get to experience. I extract the most perfect, most horrified expression from you that I can, and then I snuff you out so that nobody else will ever see it. Can you see my vision? There's something so special about seeing something that nobody else has seen or ever will see. We live in such a safe world, and you've never been truly terrified before, and I can tell. Not until tonight. Nobody will ever know what you look like in your final moments. Features twisted in terror and agony. Except me. Now, let's see what other faces you can make. I'll let you keep running through this house as long as you can make it fun for me. But if that gets boring, I'm gonna have to start carving you up, my little masterpiece. Oh, that's it. Oh, you're just so perfect. You thought this was going to be such a good night, didn't you? You thought you were going to get a news article published about your pretty little painting. Get a little recognition for what you created. You You never thought you'd become the art project, did you? Poor thing. I was at the exhibition, you know. I love art, and I was drawn to your piece. You made such excellent use of the color red. It's my favorite. But you drew me in even more powerfully than the painting did. You were putting on such a brave face, but I could see the nervousness in your eyes. You were terrified to put your work on display. You were afraid of being judged. I knew that I'd be able to get some absolutely dazzling expressions from you, and I just had to have you. And now here we are. I'm so glad this went so smoothly. Do you have any idea how hard it can be to catch someone at home entirely alone? There wouldn't be a point if family or roommates were here to get in the way. I'm lucky indeed that you are all alone tonight. You know, I think... Gotcha! You are making some delicious faces while you run. But I just can't stop picturing how much better you'll look when you're screaming in pain. I do hope you'll forgive me for rushing to the end. Sometimes I get so excited I just can't help myself. What was... Oh! Well, aren't you clever? It's not often someone can slip out of my grip. You're a tricky one. I'm impressed. But you know that this can only end one way, don't you? You can't leave the house, and you can't call for help. Your end is certain. I will tell you to give in. That would spoil the moment. But don't you want to experience the climax of the evening? It'll be painful, sure, but sometimes you have to suffer for art, right? Somewhere deep down, I think you want to see what happens. I feel that we're kindred spirits. You want to see real beauty. See, there's a certain violence in your heart, something harsh and furious. The veneer is calm, of course, but underneath you're bitter about something. I can tell. As dazzling as your painting was, you were frustrated by it. It was too tame, too sterile to express what you were really thinking. In fact, I'd never do this, but perhaps we could come to another arrangement. Maybe you could work alongside me. No, that wouldn't work. You're not that kind of artist. Even if you hold some delicious frustration inside, you work with paint, not blood. And it would be so disappointing for me to never get to see your best expressions. Oh well, don't you worry. I'll make sure I remember your final expression clearly. You'll live on as a cherished memory. Maybe I'll even consider taking a painting myself to capture what I see in you. And here we are. At the end of it all, you finally managed to corner yourself. Don't feel too bad. You were about to. An open window. I wouldn't have guessed. You're not just tricky, you're lucky too. Do you really think this is over? I'll keep hunting you. Even if you escape, I'll keep pursuing you until I... Is that... Now that was unexpected. You had a chance to escape, but instead you decided to stab me. You're not just bitter, you're fiery. That was very bold, but not very smart. I'm more durable than you probably hoped. I won't let you run away. You should have gotten this close to me. Now that you have, I won't let you out of my arms again. However, this does change things. You see, I love to terrify people, but I adore it when someone manages to overcome their fear. You really are cut above the rest, aren't you? A true work of art like you, well, I can never kill you. You're rare, irreplaceable. No matter how beautiful your dying face would be, it would be a crime to erase you from this world. What? What? Let you go? Let you go? Don't be stupid. I'm not just going to leave a priceless masterpiece to wander around. What if something happened to you? What if somebody else decided to kill you instead of me? No, you need to be put on display. I'm taking you home with me. You've already seen that I have some supernatural help, but I have another ability that I haven't shown you yet. I'm going to make you sleep. Don't fight it. Not that you can, but I'd hate for you to bruise yourself as you struggle. You're not a common work of art. You need to be kept pristine. Just lie back. You can feel your strength leaving you. Relax your muscles, release the tension, and sink down into sleep. Shh. Be calm. My perfect masterpiece. Don't cry. Keep hold of that bravery you showed me. Yes, be defiant, calm, relaxed, but confident. Push aside your fear. Good. You're almost there. I'm going to take you somewhere that very few people ever get the privilege of visiting. You'll be the prized piece to my collection. The centerpiece. The jewel of the gallery. And I'm so thrilled to have you. Good night, my masterpiece. Sweet dreams. Until you wake.